Hey guys, Dustin with Conversion Assist. So I'm doing this video because I get a lot of questions about Conversion Assist, about how it could help operators do a better job and how it can make them money, how it can save them time. But I realize that a lot of operators are spending money on software that if you added it all up, they're actually paying more for all these disparate softwares that are not even doing as great of a job than they would if they just came over to Conversion Assist and still had all of that options, all those options for marketing and automation, but it all lives in one place. You're not duct taping stuff together, which we'll look at in a minute. But I want to just do a quick comparison. I'm just going to walk through some disparate softwares or other softwares that a lot of operators might be using, just to get an idea on the pricing. Maybe you don't even remember how much you're paying for some of this stuff, but I just wanted to really show you a quick comparison with what we do in Conversion Assist, but also what you'd have to kind of duct tape together with Zapier in order to get a very similar, hopefully a very similar outcome. And it really won't be that similar. Let me just jump right in and just get started. So let's start with the very first thing. See this chat, this SMS chat we have, which now is also going to be web-based for those of you that have an AI bot. Let's look at Podium. Okay, so Podium, they're going to ask you for a 12-month agreement, as you can see right here. They're going to charge you at least $249 a month, and you only get 1,000 contacts. Okay, as of this recording, we are unlimited contacts in Conversion Assist. So $249, and if you really want to do, you want to have unlimited, you're looking at $409 a month. Now I know that some people have been able to get that a little bit cheaper, I guess, talking to them, but reality is you're still going to be in that $200+ a month range, right? That's just Podium, that's just your chat and the review integration, things like that, which Conversion Assist does all that. What about MailChimp? Let's look at MailChimp. So MailChimp, depending on what you do here, let's just say we have 5,000 contacts. Anybody who's been in business for any bit of time is gonna have at least 5,000 contacts, right? So if we look at that, you're looking at anywhere from $75 to $100 a month just to have email availability. Now, God forbid you grow your list, you have 10,000 people, you're gonna be spending $100+ a month on just being able to send email. I know they do some other stuff. I'm not trying to minimize any of these one-off solutions or these softwares. I'm just using it as a comparison. So right now, between just what Podium and what MailChimp would charge you, you're already talking like $300-400 a month or more, right? What about other email providers? Here's one for Constant Contact. That's $35 a month. I believe that's for annual. And let's see what our number of contacts is on that. 3 users. I don't know what the contact number is. Sorry, I had to click on the little view tiered pricing button. But you can see right here, if we have a 5,000 person list, $160 a month, 5 to 10,000. Okay, and the thing is, if you don't have 10,000, but you have 5,001, you're paying for up to 10,000. All right, so that kind of sucks. So that's just another email provider that's pretty popular. What about phones? Grasshopper. So if we're billed, let's just say we're billed annually. Just make it simple. So just to have a phone number inside the system, you're paying $28 a month for one phone number. So $28 a month. And Conversion Assist, we charge about $1. I think it's $2 a month. $2 and some change a month for the phone number. Of course, you pay minutes, but it's really cheap. And the beauty of Conversion Assist, for all the stuff you're seeing, for the most part, you're only paying for what you use aside from the platform fee. Okay, and there's still some usage included as well. So it's not like you're paying over a certain amount. So interesting. So that's for phones. What about Ring Central? How does that look? Ring Central, $25 a month if you pay annually. Pretty similar. $35 if you pay monthly, right? Or you could pay $30 for this core. I don't know what the difference is. This one doesn't do auto call. This one does auto call recording. So stuff you're actually gonna want is in that plan. Let's keep it going. Let's look at Later. If you do any kind of social media posts, and these are now, the next couple will be some of these a little bit more like specialized things that not everybody's gonna use. But later.com, if you want to do social media posting and scheduling, yes, you can do it inside of each platform, but then you do it inside of each platform, it sucks. Conversion Assist has a social planner. You can do it all in one place. But you can see here, 25 to 45 a month. I guess 25 would probably be better if you're doing it monthly. So you've got that. Let me pause the video so I can get to the next one. I'm blocking my screen. Let's look at landing pages. What if you needed landing pages? And a lot of people should be using them for certain things, not for your full website, but for opt-ins, for things like that. If you want to do that, you're going to be paying at least $75, $50 to $100 a month for something like lead pages to build landing pages. Conversion just does that. Again, these are all the extras that you might need. Some people don't. Opt-in monster, this is for pop-ups. This is how you actually build an email list, which a lot of people should do. In addition, there's people who book with you, also people who hit your website that have not booked. You paid to get them there, try to convert them. You're looking at, right now with this promo, build annually, $29 a month, or normally $69 a month. If we look at something like Calendly, maybe you do, you need to have calls, like you're doing custom tours, group tours, you want to talk to people. Maybe something like Calendly, where it's $16 per person, and that's billed annually. Monthly is $20. So let's say you've got more than one person need to be on these calls, right? That's $40, $50 a month, $60, whatever. What about something like Pipedrive? Again, if you're doing like a pipeline, you want a pipeline of people that you're gonna follow up with and work through a sales process. ConversionAssist also has that as well, in addition to the Calendly. And you're gonna see here, you're gonna pay, I guess for just really basic stuff, $15 a month, up to $50, whatever you want if you build annually. Otherwise it's $22. So they can nickel and dime you to death. And then lastly, well not lastly, but for the tools, if you want to do a chatbot, what does a chatbot cost? This is Yonder. Again, nothing wrong with any of these softwares, guys. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm just trying to compare what the cost is per month. Let's say 80 chats a month, $95, or 40 chats a month, $55. This is just for the chat, for the AI chatbot, and it doesn't do text. I believe it's just through their online widget, if I know correctly. So that's what we got. Now, what if you had all these tools? You say, I don't care, ConversionAssist, yeah, maybe you're great and all that, but I like these other tools better. For whatever reason, you're like that. In order for them to all play well together and all integrate with Fair Harbor or your booking platform that you're using or whatever you got, you're gonna need something like Zapier, right? And how much does Zapier cost? So for anybody doing any kind of business, you're gonna need an unlimited, the premium apps you're gonna need to do stuff most of the time, like webhooks. That's how most of the stuff will connect. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And you're gonna probably have at least 5,000 tasks a month. And the reason why I say that is because one booking, if you try to pull data through, can execute probably 15 tasks, depending on how you do it. It might be even simpler than that for you, but if you have all these different softwares, it's gonna be quite a bit. And on a monthly basis, you're paying $133 a month just for the duct tape, right? That's what Zapier is. Basically, software duct tape, right? You put it all together. And then what if you're like, okay, great, I paid for Zapier, but I don't even know how to zap all this stuff together. How do I do that? Then you're gonna wanna go somewhere like Upwork and pay somebody who knows how to zap crap together. And you can see how much they want, 80 bucks an hour, 45 bucks an hour, 50 an hour, 60 an hour, 60 an hour. Here's 25, that's the deal, another one. So you might find people who are cheaper, it doesn't mean that they're gonna be good or get it done right. And you still have to manage them and tell them what you want, which is a whole nother set of skills. That's what is going on, guys, with ConversionAssist. Our pricing is pretty simple as of this video. $297 a month plus a $197 setup, or you just pay for the year, save 26%, and there's no setup. Okay, and what does it include? A bunch of this stuff. AI customer service bot, unlimited users for right now, unlimited contacts for now. We integrate with your res tech depending on who they are. An inbox that has all your messaging all together, an SMS chat widget, which will also now be a web chat widget if you want it to be. Templates, booking reminders. It doesn't even have everything in here. Like the call tracking's in here, ringless voicemails, our email, social media, landing pages, website pop-ups, of course, all the automation you want. And we also integrate with Zapier for those of you who want to hire somebody. So that is something else. There's even some more features here that are not listed that just don't matter right now in this video. But the point was, if you're using even a couple of these software, crap, if you're just using Podium and MailChimp, for goodness sakes, we're actually probably cheaper if you've got any sort of a list or you have any sort of customers. So honestly, it just makes sense to sign up with us. And sometimes we have promos from time to time. And when it comes down to it, it's not about cost. It's about, can this save you money on like basically people doing stuff, or can it make you money? And I am 100% confident that if you use ConversionAssist the way it was meant to be used, and we can help you do that, we'll help you get set up and strategize and all that, it will make you way more money than you're paying for it every month, okay? It just will. If it doesn't, it's because you probably don't have enough business to actually use a software like this, and you don't need to have 5,000 bookings a month. If you've got dozens and dozens of bookings a month, it doesn't take much to get 1 extra or 2 extra bookings a month from the software, or save you a handful of hours that covers the cost for some of this. It's definitely a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. If you're thinking about duct taping a bunch of softwares, don't do it. Just use ConversionAssist. You'll be happy that you did. We'll make sure you're set up. We're here to support you, and that's what I got. Take care. God bless.